So Chef, one of the sharks from the Shark Tank wrote this book, The Dolphin and the Shark.
Okay.
And this is one of my favorite books, and I present it to the chefs because I learned management lessons from the chef.
Okay.
So I want you to share with my viewers that how you are such a dolphin personality, but to succeed as a management, you need to be a dolphin and a shark. So how do you bring out the both aspects?
So, I guess, I mean, not read the book myself yet, which I hope to.
Yeah.
For me, if I use the terminology that this book says, for me, people copy and look up to my behaviour and my leadership and my management. So if I present myself being non-reactive, stress-free, in control, articulate, precise, then what that brings out is it brings out the dolphin, and people can follow that system. Now there's times where you might have to be the shark when the pressure's on and things have to be delivered in a short time frame. But when you're the shark, it doesn't mean that you have to be a lethal animal. What it means is that you have to be, you still have
demanding.
to be, well, you have to be, it's all about communication, right? So you have to make sure that you communicate accurately.
You can become a vegetarian shark.
Well, you have to, for me, your behaviour and your leadership is paramount.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you're only as good as the team around you, and you should be leading by example. So stress is your choice, and leadership is my duty. It's not a title, it's not my ranking, it's my service, leadership.
My one last question, Chef.
Sure.
Though I'm not a chef, I'm not in the food business, I run an infrastructure company, and infrastructure is a very hard business. But I get my best inspirations from the chefs, because the chefs have to deliver in the shortest possible time. In 20 minutes the delivery has to be made.
Yeah.
They have no pre-processed food. Like in factories you have stock, they have no stock. And their raw material also is, limited shelf life.
Yes.
And they have to deal with people who are the most unpredictable resource.
Very true.
So I draw the best management lessons from chefs, and I saw yesterday that you are very, very focused in your management. You use a calendar a lot, which is very unlike chefs. Can you share one or two of your management tips that what makes you such a good manager?
Yeah, I think the add-on to that is it's all about organisation. So being able to deliver in a short period of time, like you just touched on, it's about being organised, and that could be and communication. So organisation and communication, and being organised is multiple things. It's it could be anything from making sure you have the right fresh produce every day, to making sure it's prepared properly, making sure you have a par level, making sure that you're organised, making sure so the team understand what you're doing. And the other part of it is communication. So for me, that's they're the two styles that I always try to touch on and ask myself what I can do better with my leadership style is focusing on, with a calendar, like you said, it's organisation and communication.
Okay, one last final question.
Okay.
What is the one thing about your leadership that sets you apart?
I think the way that I treat people is it makes people feel like they belong. We build a human connection, and that's my tip.
Thank you so much, Chef. It was wonderful talking to you.